I look up at the sky in March 2025 and see a powerful shift in the universe for you, Scorpio. The planets are in motion, aligning on the map of destiny, signaling significant transformations. Can you feel it? Something is changing and energy is forming. Let me tell you, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, opportunities, and luck, remains stationed in your seventh house throughout the month. This is the house of relationships, partnerships, and fated connections. If you are seeking commitment, an agreement, or a step forward in marriage, this is the time when doors will open. However, Jupiter does not merely bring gifts, it amplifies what already exists. If there are issues in your relationships, they will become more apparent. If potential exists, it will explode into reality. You need to be aware of this so you neither miss an opportunity nor get swept away by unstable emotions. Mars, your ruling planet, is in your eighth house in Gemini. The eighth house governs deep matters, secrets, and inner transformation. Here, Mars burns like a quiet fire, not raging, but ready to erupt at any moment. You may feel an urge to dive deep into an issue, to unravel a mystery in your life. This is a time to confront uncomfortable yet necessary truths. Your intuition will be stronger, but do not let fear or doubt cloud it. Saturn lingers in your fourth house for most of the month, making your foundations feel heavy and slow, perhaps due to family responsibilities or pressures from the past. But by the end of the month, it will shift into your fifth house, the house of creativity, joy, and self-expression. And there it meets Rahu. When Saturn and Rahu intersect, you will feel a push and pull between control and desire, responsibility and ambition. Your creativity may feel restrained by invisible chains, or conversely, you may break free and embark on an entirely new path. The outcome depends on how you choose to face yourself. Ketu, the shadow of the past of detachment, is in your 11th house, influencing your social connections and long-term dreams. It may make you feel distant from what you once longed for or raise questions about those around you. You may realize that some goals no longer align with you or that certain people are not meant to continue on your journey. Do not fear. Ketu always teaches us the lesson of letting go. Then at the end of the month, a rare celestial gathering occurs in your fifth house. 5 planets, Rahu, Saturn, Mercury, Venus, and the Sun, converge. This is a powerful highlight of the month centered around identity, creativity, joy, and self-expression. An event, a major change, or a new realization may arise, shifting your perspective on life. This is the moment to ask yourself what you truly want, what makes you happy, and whether you are living in alignment with your true nature. March is not a month of stillness. It is a month of movement, of decisions that could alter an entire phase of your life. Feel the vibrations of the universe, because nothing happening now is random. Are you ready? I see a major shift in your career path, a breakthrough, a transition that you can sense, like a thick fog lifting, revealing a road you once thought was impassable. The obstacles that once confused you, that once made you hesitate, are now fading away. Do you notice it? A new current is opening before you. Over the past period, you may have faced difficulties that seemed insurmountable. A tedious job, an unfavorable environment, unrecognized efforts, or simply the feeling of being stuck, unsure of what to do next. But let me tell you this month will be different, not because of some miracle, but because the stars are shifting in a way that benefits you. You have endured the trials, and now it is time to receive what you truly deserve. The Sun, the planet representing fame and career, will directly influence your work sector for the first 2 weeks of the month. What does this mean? It means you will shine, you will be recognized, and you will have the chance to stand in a position that should have been yours long ago. If you have worked hard, if you have relentlessly put in the effort, this is when the universe will return what is rightfully yours. A promotion, a bonus, recognition from superiors, or even a new opportunity from an unexpected place. But the most important thing is you must be ready to seize it. If you are searching for a job, now is the time to act. Do not hesitate. Do not fear rejection. If you have previously failed interviews, if you have sent out hundreds of applications without a response, believe me, this month will bring a turning point. Be bold. Send out more applications. Actively seek out opportunities. You are no longer being held back, and good things are ahead. Those who work independently or run their own businesses will also feel this shift. Former clients may return, new projects may emerge, and unexpected partnerships may arise. But more than that, you will realize that you can go even further, expand, and break through. This is the time to lay the foundation for a new phase, one where you have full control over your direction. However, I want to remind you of one thing. Opportunities only come to those who dare to embrace them. You cannot expect change if you are not willing to change yourself. If you hold on to outdated thoughts, if you remain fearful, if you refuse to step out of your comfort zone, then no matter how favorable the planets are, you will stay in the same place. So take action. Walk forward with confidence. Allow yourself to shine. If you are in business, this is the time to move forward, not recklessly or hastily, but with sharp vision and the ability to seize opportunities at the right moment. I see signs of expansion, new breakthroughs, and most importantly, a shift in the way you operate. Jupiter is in your 7th house, an ideal position for developing partnerships. You may find a reliable business partner, a collaborator offering fresh perspectives, or an important client who changes everything for you. This is the time to think bigger and reach further. If you have been stuck in old patterns, if you have been repeating strategies that no longer yield results, then this month will force you to change. Some opportunities come only once, and if you do not dare to step out of your comfort zone, they will pass you by, never to return. But I also want you to understand that not everything will automatically fall into place. To take advantage of the planet's support, you need to be proactive, observe the market, look for new trends, and be open to ideas that you may have previously dismissed. A little creativity, a little calculated risk, this is the formula for rising above in this period. In terms of finances, I see a strong flow of prosperity. Your income may increase, especially if you have made past investments. Money you previously spent may begin to generate returns. However, do not let excitement make you forget essential principles. The planets in your 5th house also signal risks. A temptation toward impulsive financial decisions, investments that appear promising but conceal uncertainty. Ask yourself, is this truly worth the risk? Are you being driven by emotions or making decisions based on logic? Do not let enticing promises blind you. If you invest, do so wisely. If you earn more money, find ways to protect and grow it sustainably. Wealth is not just about what you receive, but also how you preserve and expand it. I am not advising you to avoid risks. Sometimes bold moves lead to great success, but always keep a clear mind. The universe is offering you opportunities, but ultimately it is up to you to determine whether you can truly make the most of them. I see a powerful energy within you, but also some warning signs. Your body is not just a tool for labor, for chasing goals out there. It is the foundation, the root, the place that holds everything you are going through, both the things you are aware of and the things you have been trying to ignore. And this month, you can no longer ignore them. The movements of the planets indicate that your health could become a concern, not because of a sudden event, but due to issues that have been quietly accumulating over time. Those fleeting pains, the small warning signs, the fatigue you have grown accustomed to, this is the time when they could develop into something more serious. What I want you to understand is this. Your body always warns you before things get worse. The question is, are you listening? Mars, your ruling planet, is in the 8th house, a position that can cause fluctuations in your health. The 8th house does not just signify transformation. It also governs what lies beneath the surface, things that are not easily noticed. That is why I urge you, do not ignore the small signs. A minor digestive issue, persistent pain somewhere, an unexplained sense of exhaustion, all of these are signals you cannot afford to dismiss. You may feel that you are fine, that you can keep going, that a little rest will make everything return to normal. But let me tell you this, health does not improve when you ignore it. If something feels off, address it now. A health checkup, an adjustment in your lifestyle, paying more attention to your diet and sleep. These small changes can make a huge difference. I also see stress accumulating. It could be pressure from work, from your personal life, or simply from the expectations you place upon yourself. Stress is not just a mental state. It is something that can erode your body from within. If you do not find a way to release it, it will manifest in ways you do not anticipate. Pay attention to your emotions. Find ways to relax. Remember, you cannot control everything, and sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to allow yourself to rest. This is not a warning, but a reminder. You can avoid major problems if you address the small ones now. Do not wait until your body forces you to stop. Listen to it before it speaks in a way you do not want to hear. Love is a flowing river, sometimes calm, sometimes turbulent, and this month that flow is bringing unpredictable movements your way. I look at your astrological chart and see excitement, attraction, but also the traps of illusion. You may be entering a phase where your heart is more sensitive, yearning for more, but for that very reason, you are also more vulnerable to fleeting emotions. If you are single, this is a time when the universe brings opportunities for connection. Someone new may appear, an attraction may ignite intensely, but I want you to slow down. Do not let initial emotions push you into something you do not yet fully understand. Rahu is strongly present in your romantic sector, and Rahu is illusion. It makes you believe you have found the right person, only to later realize that things are not as they seemed. Enjoy the moments of excitement, open your heart, but stay clear-headed. Things that arrive too quickly and too intensely are often the ones that fade just as fast. For those in a relationship, I see an interplay between sweet moments and underlying misunderstandings. The planets are stirring your emotions, making it easier for you to express love, but also making you more sensitive to your partner's words and actions. Conversations can become deeper, but if not handled carefully, they can turn into arguments or unnecessary conflicts. Remember, in love, being right is not always the most important thing. Sometimes understanding is what matters more. If something is troubling you, speak up, but do so with sincerity, not defensiveness. For those considering a deeper commitment, this month may be the right time. Jupiter is creating favorable conditions for commitment, for turning a relationship into something more solid. If you have been thinking about marriage, if you have been waiting for a sign to take the next step, perhaps you already have your answer, but even when everything seems to be falling into place, make sure you are not just following societal expectations or external pressure. Marriage is not a destination, it is a journey. What matters is not when you do it, but with whom and whether you are truly ready. This month, love can be beautiful, passionate, and dynamic, but the one thing you need to remember is this: love with all your heart, but also love with clarity. Your journey this month is not just about the tangible steps on the map, but also about the movements within your mind. If you have plans to travel, the universe does not stand in your way, but it does offer reminders that you should not ignore. This is a favorable time for travel, exploration, and changing your surroundings. But remember, the journey is not just about the destination. It is about how you walk the path. The planets indicate smooth movement, whether for work, leisure, or visiting loved ones. However, Mars in the 8th house warns that you need to be more cautious when traveling, especially if you are driving. Pay attention to speed, impulsive decisions, and situations that may be beyond your control. Do not let haste compromise your safety. If possible, plan carefully and ensure that everything is well prepared before embarking on your journey. Regarding children, if you are a parent, this may be a month where you experience both joy and challenges. There will be moments of bonding, laughter, and warmth, but also times when you feel disconnected from your child or vice versa. They may feel unheard. The planets in the 5th house show a strong energy in parent-child relationships, which can bring deep conversations, but also unexpected conflicts. If something bothers you, choose dialogue over imposition. If your child is going through a difficult phase, let them know you are always there to listen. For those pursuing education, this month brings a fresh burst of energy. Those engaged in higher studies or deep research will receive strong planetary support. If you have struggled with concentration or felt discouraged about your academic path, this may be the time you regain motivation. But success does not come solely from the universe's favor. It comes from you, from how you use this time. Take advantage of every opportunity to grow. Stay persistent in your goals, because this is a phase where you can achieve results that match your efforts. This month's journey is not just about physical movement, but also about how you connect with others, with yourself, and with the greater goals in your future. Move forward with awareness, patience, and faith that everything is shifting in the best way for you. March 2025 is a pivotal moment in your journey. I see doors opening, paths that once seemed blocked now becoming clearer. But I also see challenges, the fine line between success and mistakes, between moving forward and standing still. This is not a quiet month. This is a time to seize opportunities, but also a time to reflect, to understand where you are and where you truly want to go. Your journey this month is not a straight path, but a series of turning points. There are bright opportunities, but also shadows to overcome. However, the most important thing is this: you are not powerless against fate. The stars may guide the way, but you are the one who decides how you walk this journey. Move forward with confidence, with clarity, with determination, because this is the month where everything can change if you dare to seize the opportunity.